Hey everyone, how's it going? It's me, Brandon, back again with another episode, and today we are talking about Street Fighter 6, the second beta. I wasn't able to play the first one, but I was invited to the second, and I played a little bit of it over a couple days, and I gotta say, this was really cool. After waiting for this game for quite a while and finally being able to play it in some fashion, I cannot wait for the full game. So without further ado, let's get into the Street Fighter 6 beta. Well, after a while, I played Street Fighter 6. After missing out on the first closed beta, I was invited to the second one just this past weekend, and wow, Street Fighter 6 is excellent. After watching this game since its first reveal trailer, I was ready for a new one after the long and bumpy life of Street Fighter 5. I was looking for a Street Fighter that brought back the styles of the Street Fighter Alpha series, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, and Street Fighter 4. These Street Fighters have so much style and their gameplay is at another level. So back to Street Fighter 6. This game has delivered on every level thus far, and each trailer, whether it's the story or a character trailer, has blown me away time and time again. So let's talk about my time with Street Fighter 6. Starting off, the beta had only one area to access, the Battle Hub. The Battle Hub was so cool. You create your character and you jump right into it. The hub was so much fun to run around and explore, and in the beta you can hang out with friends and other players, shop around and buy new clothes for your avatar, play old Capcom games at the back arcade cabinet section, play various challenge modes, and of course, fight other players. This lobby area was fantastic for walking around and seeing what would be in the full game. Some avatars people also have created were unique to say the least. But let's talk about the Street Fighter 6 gameplay. Playing Street Fighter 6 feels so good. I'm no pro at Street Fighter, but I've played these games for a long time. Seeing how they allow new players to the franchise to use modern controls or letting veteran players go back to the traditional classic controls with classic inputs is great. I mostly played Ken and Luke in this beta, and wow, I was so impressed with the gameplay, the style, and the overall fun I had of playing with these two characters. I found another player and we would go back and forth to have consistent wins and losses with each other. One of my new favorite mechanics in Street Fighter 6 is the punish counter. Your character gets engulfed in graffiti and gives you an opportunity to fight back and break your opponent's combo. Every time I've used this mechanic in the beta, it felt so satisfying. Finally, after all this time, I could play Street Fighter 6 and see a new and fresh take on Street Fighter. I'm so excited for a new Street Fighter to finally be upon us, and after Street Fighter 5, buying that game on day one and ultimately being relatively a mediocre game in my opinion, I was never into the whole esports thing, and Street Fighter 5 was almost made for it. To see Street Fighter 6 be a video game first and an esports project later makes me so happy. And that's it for this episode today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite fighter is in Street Fighter 6 or who you are looking forward to playing the most on launch day. Street Fighter 6 is a game that I have been eagerly waiting for ever since I started hearing about it. Street Fighter 5, as I said, it was good and it was alright, but there was too much nonsense in that game. I had to wait a while for the game to actually get good, and overall, I just think the game is very okay. It's nothing crazy. But with Street Fighter 6, it looks like it's trying to be a video game first, and I cannot wait to see how that story mode works, how crazy I can customize my characters, as I've already seen some crazy customizable characters in the Battle Hub already. But I cannot wait to play more of these characters, especially the newer ones. But June 2nd is when this game comes out, and I will definitely be trying to make a full review of Street Fighter 6 when it releases. But as always, my name is Brandon, and I will see you all next time.